guys, welcome back to Doc's MOCs. I am Dr. Mindbender. We are here with the start of episode 4 of my Lego GCPD MOC. As usual, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the series. I hope you guys have really been enjoying. I'm sorry I got a little bit of a sniffle going on, but we are going to jump right into this thing. We're going to be starting the second floor of the build, and this is where all the cell blocks are going to be. As you can see, I have already, let me turn this sideways, I've already started a bit of an overhang for the garage. There we go. Oops, dropping stuff already. Look at that, 43 seconds into the video, we're already dropping stuff. But starting on this wall, and I've got an idea for the side walls. We might do some breakaway walls so that criminals might be able to escape GCPD and flee for their lives. So we're going to have walls that, you know, will open up on the side and close back up, and that'll be really cool. That'll be a nice addition to the build. But like I said, we're going to get started on these walls, get this second floor done, start shaping up some of these cells, and then work on Mr. Freeze's cell, and then possibly a solitary confinement. I've also added just some rails over here on this side just to kind of mock up, you know, a little divider so people aren't falling down the stairs. We also have to add a staircase, but let's get building. All right, guys, so I paused the video because of a couple things that I realized right off the bat. One thing that I did prepare for, one thing that I did not prepare for. The one thing that I did prepare for was if I was going to do the breakaway walls, right? You know, the walls that would kind of swing open to look like damage done to the wall, and, you know, the prisoners can escape. If I was going to do that, I'm either going to do that on this side wall or on the back. Okay, and I figured I might even do two, one on the side and one on the back. But I'm looking at the height that I need, and I figure I can leave at least one row of bricks, you know, for you know, just a base, and then, you know, I have a window here just to kind of simulate height. But I feel like I'm gonna need to, I feel like one level of brick is enough, but then from here, what I am going to need to do is put a layer of tile, so that when I put the next layer of brick and I put that hinge plate, it will be able to clear this by one tile. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave this first layer, tile, put a layer of tile, and then the bricks. And then the other thing that I've realized is that when I'm making these particular cells, you know, this is going to be one cell, this is going to be another cell up to here, and then a wall, and then another cell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells. Okay. When I'm sectioning these things off, I'm going to have these two corners over here that don't do anything. So I'll probably either just section them off one way. So this one is going this way, and they'll have a nice big cell here, and then section this one off maybe this way. So they'll have actually, you know, a lot of room to go in there, to go around. So yeah, these cells are going to be kind of long. They'll be very luxurious Gotham City Police Department prison cells. Very luxurious, very spacey, very roomy, very comfortable. But let's see how that looks. But like I said, I'm going to take down this layer of tile real quick. I didn't put too much there. Take it down this layer of brick, put down the layer of tile, and then replace the layer of brick. Hey guys, quick break in the action, reminding you that if you are enjoying this video and the content of the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Is the best way to support. And now back to the building. Okay, so first problems coming into play. I've made obviously the door, sorry for my hand, and you know it's not working the way that I want it to. It doesn't open here, so I'm gonna have to try a little bit of a different design. I might have to keep this one stationary and put this up here. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Or what I'll have to do is get rid of this hinge, get rid of one of these hinges, and just have it open from one side or the other, and then have it just, you know, go in as a door. So we'll see. The word of the day is progress, okay? Because that's what we're making. That is what we're making on this thing, is progress. Lots of progress, okay? Let's start here. Let me see if I can do this without knocking stuff over. So we've got one jail cell here. We've got one part of the sliding door. This other part is going to be tricky. I'm going to have to make it shorter and then put a couple plates on the inside with some snot bricks to kind of fill up that space. I was running into that problem yesterday with these things, and I think that's the way it's going to go. But we've got one jail cell here. It's a longer one. We've got, sorry for bumping the camera, another jail cell here, another one there. You've got these guys over there in that jail cell. I've got some attachments for the wall for, you know, monitors, probably firearms, you know, security station, some other ones over here. On this side, this is, like I said, the Mr. Freeze section. I do like that, but I'm thinking about possibly replacing one of these with just a translucent tile so that, you know, you can look through a little bit easier. There's less obstruction. So just to kind of show you real quick, maybe something like this, you know? And I don't know if I like the look of that, to tell you the truth. I don't know if I like the look of that, and actually I don't. So we're gonna stick with this one. We're gonna stick with that one. I think that looks a lot better. We're gonna have to build another little wall section over here, and then, you know, section this part off as well for solitary. So I need to come up with some sort of scheme over here. But, you know, we also have to put stairs that go up to the third floor, and those stairs might just have to go where this brick is laying right there. Sorry for the hand. So again, that's, you know, something that I'm gonna have to look into, or move the stairs possibly over here in this corner and just move this over this way a little bit. But we're gonna keep working. Like I said, a lot of progress has been made. We are looking really good. Looking really, really good. I'm liking it, guys. It's coming together. Let's keep going. Woo! We are finished with this floor. It's like 99% complete. There's one last little thing that we have to do. But this thing looks so hot. One of the security guards fell over. But this thing looks so hot, okay? It's so good. Hold on, I'm gonna flip it around. knocking stuff off, but who cares? Come on, man. You got the Mr. Freeze joint right here, man. The icy room. The last thing that I have to fix are these stairs. I have to fix those just a little bit. We're gonna revamp those just a hair. But this is so good. This is so good. Come on. This thing looks so hot on the inside. I just gotta fix those stairs. But this looks so good. I'm so happy with this floor. I think that we're actually gonna do another floor of jail cells. And then, you know, the fourth floor would be like the evidence room, the detective's offices, stuff like that. But this looks so good. So good. I'm so happy with this. I've already constructed another base plate, so that's all ready to go for the next episode. We're gonna start doing the door at some point. We gotta do a sign. I don't know if I'm gonna do the sign on the third or the fourth floor. You know what I mean? This room, hold on. Let me show you this room real quick. This thing fell over a little bit. But this is a tank and a generator that flows the cold air into Mr. Freeze's cell. And let me see if I can turn this around for you. Show you the fan that's blowing all the cold air in there. And I'll still put some icicles and, you know, stuff like that on the walls. But I'm super happy with this floor and this layout. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna start the third floor on the next episode. I got more police officers to put on that floor. Like I said, we're gonna do more jail cells because I got a ton more freaking jail cell doors. So yeah. Different layout for this. You know, it'll be a different configuration, probably a little bit bigger for the jail cells as well. So yeah, really excited for that. Thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.